Idaho, and it doesn't rain very often here, but it's raining today. So I thought I'd show a little bit of my garden and what I'm doing, and this is how I look. I'm like, it's hard to show, but I'm really dirty. I've been playing in the dirt, kind of. So, I'm gonna switch the camera around. It's really rainy here. So this year is our first spring in this house, and I planted this lilac. I'm pretty excited about it. Come down here. This is our little fire pit area. We're kind of using it right now for tree debris, but we're gonna get rid of that soon, I hope. So I planted these, and they're not doing super well. Actually, it's pretty embarrassing, but I'm hoping they will spring back to life. And these are some bleeding hearts. Some of them did better than others. This one's doing pretty good, but the other ones, I think they're going through some transplant trauma. This is a little beautiful thing in our backyard. Okay, so planted some grapes, some Concord grapes, and I'm hoping that's not ours. Somebody left it here, and now I need to find its owner. But anyway, so I'm hoping they'll do really well, and they'll just eventually, we can bring them up there. I asked on a Facebook group what I should do about this, and I'm not sure what kind of wood it is. So I'm wondering if I should protect it or leave it. But I don't want it to start to wear out quicker than it's supposed to because we're not taking care of it. So I need to figure that out. But this is what I was doing today. So our neighbor gave us some, I planted those already, but our neighbor gave us some of these transplants, strawberries, and they just do one berry a year, but he said they're really big, so I'm excited. I've got to get some more dirt for there. And then when I'm done with it, I'm gonna plant the rest of this stuff. There's some raspberries from him and some ever-bearing strawberries, and these raspberries are not doing super well, so I need to plant them today. And these are the extra ones, the extra strawberries, like the ones I planted over there, but I don't know if I'm gonna plant them with this stuff. There would be room, but he said to keep these strawberries separate, and he's pretty good at gardening, so I think I'm gonna listen to him. But maybe I could continue those like right there, and then put some raspberries in the middle, and then put the rest of the strawberries there. We didn't get very many of these, which I was a little bit sad about. But hopefully they'll just spread and we'll have many years of them. So we come up here, and I'm really excited about these peonies that I planted. And I never know if I'm saying that right, so forgive me if I said it wrong. But these are some Shirley Temples, which I'm really, really excited about. I'm really dirty. And I forgot what these are called, but I got these at Costco, and they're looking so beautiful. And next year I'm gonna plant, I think, one right there. That's the sprinkler right there. So I don't know, I don't want to get too close to it, so maybe I would just not. Maybe I'll plant one right up there, and then another there. But it kind of curves down, so I think it would look really beautiful to have more, but I don't know how they would do on an incline. So that's the little update on my gardening. There's some more stuff up front. Maybe I'll show you up there. So beautiful. Yeah, I love it. I can't wait for these to bloom. My daughter planted these, but I think she forgot to water them yesterday. They were inside. We transplanted them outside. They're beans. So up front, I planted this last year, and I feel like it's done pretty good. There's a blossom right there, and there. All the other things were already planted when we moved in. These have just like grown. I don't even know what they are. And these are hydrangeas. And I think I cut them back too much last fall, but they're coming up. They're the limelight variety. And these ones haven't done as well, but this is a flag because somebody's coming to fix our sprinklers tomorrow. So I think that's probably why these aren't as big. And there's some roses. I cut all the dead stuff off them a couple days ago, and it was very thorny experience. And this is a plum. I make my plum jam, which I love, absolutely love. We still have 2 little quart jars from last year. So I guess we're not going to make it until we're not going to have it for a few months after we run out, but maybe this year we'll make a few more because the trees have grown a little bit more, but we'll see. There was a freeze early on, and I'm kind of waiting to see how it does. And this guy is another peony, but it's like not doing as well as the other ones. This one's the one that is not doing as well, but hopefully next year comes up. And this one is just like the star of the ones I planted last fall. It's doing really well. It'll be fun when these open up. And this one, I guess I probably needed to feed these a little bit more than I did because they're really tiny blooms. So, and that's another. Oh, I don't actually know what that is. And then that's another rose, not doing super well. I need to feed that. And then this is a rose that has just been taken over by grass, and it's so hard to get the grass out because it's very, 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 very thorny. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with that. And we might be planting a pear tree right there. But I'm kind of worried about how it will look because there's some space there, and that's a maple, and then that's the plum. And then if we plant one right there, I feel like it throws the spacing off, and I kind of get concerned about spacing. So we've got our 3 peonies I planted right there, and I don't know if they have like a rhyme or a reason when they planted all these things, but I don't know. It feels kind of a little bit random, which might make it okay to have the pear tree there, because there's a rose there, and then there's 2 bushes there. I planted those peonies. There's a bush there. And for Cynthia, I think. I'm not sure. I'm like an amateur gardener that wants to be better and trying. So yeah, my phone's soaking wet. I think I'm gonna end this. My video got cut off. I love my porch. It's really, really fun. And so these are the same guys that I planted in the back, but you can see they're doing absolutely amazing compared to the ones in the back. So I don't know if the ones in the back get too much sun, I really planted them because I thought they would not get enough sun at all because they're right under trees. So I'm not sure. I'm going to get some vitamin B1 for the ones in the back and see how they do. These ones are just flourishing and they look gorgeous on the front porch. And all the water is apparently dripping right there, so we might have to fix that.